Now, one way to interpret that as well, I think the King James says actually standing in the pathway of sinners. What that means is that as a believer, you should not become a stumbling block to sinners. That you shouldn't stand in the pathway of a sinner coming to God. Y'all follow what I'm saying? I'm going to try to make it real plain and simple. In other words, a sinner should not look at you and say, I would get saved, but I see how he's living. So why should I get saved? Because they doing what I'm doing, they going where I'm going, they're living like how I'm living. So when you are doing that, what you are definitely doing is that you are standing in the pathway of a sinner getting Jesus. And you should not want to be the person that has the blood on your hands for somebody coming to Jesus because of how you living. We should not be as what Paul calls a stumbling block to somebody coming to Jesus. I don't want nobody to look at me and say, I would come to Jesus, but I see how he lives. And you shouldn't either. You should want to live your life in such a way that if somebody never reads the Bible, they can look at you and say, that's how I want to live. That's what I want right there. Standing in the pathway of sinners.